Limbo. Now, this game is pretty popular still, I think. It was a top game on Xbox Live Arcade for a while, and from what I know, you can only get it on Xbox Live Arcade, but I think it's worth it. 1,600 Microsoft points from when I bought it. It's kind of a lot, but I love this game anyway. So, for those of you that follow... I don't really care about Xbox Live leaderboards, but for those of you that follow game channels or game websites, you've probably heard of this game. It's really dark, it's creepy, it's awesome. I love this game. But it starts off with you waking up in this big dark place, presumably called the Limbo. And if you don't read the game, if you haven't read the game description or beat this game, you probably never would figure out that you're playing the whole game to save your sister or find your sister. I don't know if it's save or find, either one of them. And you pretty much go through Limbo to find it. And the whole game is kind of like a Super Mario. You wake up here eventually. But the whole game is pretty much Super Mario style, but it's puzzling. It's a lot more puzzling than Super Mario. There aren't constant enemies. There are some enemies that you have to run away from and dodge, but there aren't things that are constantly there. This game does have a ton of puzzles in it. Some of them are going to get, for me even, well, I'm not that special, but for me they're going to get pretty dang confusing, and I might have to look up how to do them. I have already beat this game. It's just that I beat this game in a day, and when you do like 600 puzzles in a day, you tend to forget them. So anyway, for those of you that don't know, this might be based off Dante's Inferno, and Dante's Inferno is a book written by some guy named Dante. I forgot his first name, but when he wrote the book of his time, it was pretty much like the Bible, and it's kind of interesting book. It explains the 9 levels of hell, and the first level happens to be Limbo, which is where unbaptized babies and children go into, which I don't believe, but I'm not gonna get into that religious stuff. But what did I just say? But like 8 times. So anyway, pretty much it's where unbaptized people under the age of 8 or something go into Limbo, and I think it's kind of twisted and stupid to make babies go to hell, but oh well, what can you do about some guy's beliefs? So anyway, you start off walking by, and there are some basic puzzles, and for this part of the game, I thought it'd be cool if the words Limbo appeared in the background as you were sailing across, because, I mean, your guy, you can see he's kind of looking up right now, so it just kind of makes sense, but gotta stop using that word. Find a different word. But it doesn't do that, so I said it again. It does not do that, so I just have to live with it, but it doesn't really matter, and I said it again. Anyway, what is there to say? The whole game is pretty much this dark game style. I love that game style. I just love the darkness of it. And I think the creators of Limbo are coming out with a game that they said if you like Limbo, you're going to like this game because it's made for the same kind of people, I guess, or whatever it was. But I can't wait for that game to come out, so hopefully it will. And just to let you know, this playthrough is going to be a playthrough. It's not going to be a walkthrough, and I guess it could be Let's Play, but it's not going to be perfect. I'm going to have mistakes, and right there, 2 bear traps, which you are obviously going to want to watch out for. But there are going to be mistakes. I am probably going to die. There's an achievement that I have not and probably never will get, and the achievement is play through the whole Limbo game in one setting without dying more than 3 times. And I don't have the time for that. Like, I hate achievements that make you do stuff in one setting, but I don't have the time for that usually, and I don't have the attention span or the ability, because especially near the end, if I could play the whole thing without dying 3 times, that would just be amazing. But I'm probably going to die 3 times before I'm even halfway through this game. So anyway, this game consists of chapters, and each chapter starts at the save point and ends at the next save point, something like that. And when you die, you end up shortly after Stupid boulder, go away. Okay. It's a hairy boulder, but I'm gonna assume it's a boulder. And when you die, you end up shortly before the place you died or before a puzzle or two. It's not like you start at the beginning of... It's not like you start 10 puzzles back, which would be insane. But there are some parts that are pretty dang challenging that I am gonna have a relatively hard time getting. So throughout the game, there are different little orbs, which I'm gonna go get another one. I got one at the beginning of this whole starting it. I got one at the beginning. It's this little orb that is an achievement if you step on it. And I think my first playthrough I got a bunch of them, but I doubt I got all of them. And someone rang my doorbell, so hopefully someone else will get that, because I'm not going to right now. Anyway, up here is kind of a secret. You can see the secret rope over here. And even though I said I'm not going to be including all the achievements, oh crap, well, anyway, even though I said I won't be including all the achievements, I can probably get some of them, but I'm not going to get that one because I don't need to. I already got it. So I'm going to knock this log down and then come over here. No, Limbo guy. I don't even know what this guy's name is. Wish I knew. And fall down here and push this forward. Although there's something that kind of bugs me is how this guy can't really jump for anything. I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm sure to him that's probably half his height, but in the game it's just hardly any surface to jump whatsoever. And if he goes underwater, if his head goes underwater, he pretty much drowns instantly. And I don't know how you could go to hell and not know how to swim. Anyway, here is a gigantic spider, and probably the first and only boss of this game. I can't imagine any other bosses. But he isn't really even a boss. And so, let's get him to attack me twice. Or her, I guess. But for whatever reason, this thing's trying to kill me. Although I think everything in here tries to kill you for whatever reason. But if you are truly in hell, then it doesn't matter who tries to kill you because you're already dead. So let's get its let's knock off 3 of its legs here. This part is kind of gory. And you can turn off the gore if you want to. And that one killed me a lot last time I did this. Come on. Come on, be an idiot. There we go. And the third one breaks its arm and breaks my bear trap, so, you know. For those of you who are scared of spiders, you probably should not keep watching. And for the squeamish, you probably should stop watching now because you will either be creeped out or disturbed. Either way. But you can turn off the blood in this game if you want. But it is dark, it is creepy, and it can be kind of scary. Like right here, I get caught in the web, kind of like Frodo got caught in that web and when he was going to destroy the ring. So I think there's some resemblance there, Lord of the Rings in this. Who knows? There's a guy struggling back there. So I mean, of course, the spider in Lord of the Rings kills everyone, but Frodo escapes because of Sam, and in here you escape because of pure luck, pretty much. Only because the spider did not attach you to the ceiling good enough, so, you know. For some reason it doesn't bite you here. Well, let's keep moving. Knock off all the webs. And the last web. And let's move forward like a caterpillar. I'm not sure why this reminds me of a caterpillar, but it just does. I'm not even in a cocoon, I'm in a spider web. So how I could possibly turn into a pretty butterfly after nearly dying is beyond me. And that part always gets me. Merry Christmas to YouTube. So anyway, let's go forward now. Yeah, there's one out of the 3 deaths that I already wouldn't have lost. There's 2 of them. Yeah. I don't like the way that this thing controls, because you can't go backward and forward that easily. It's just annoying. Anyway, probably gonna lose all 3 of my deaths right here, so. There we go. And then there's a lot of jumps in this game that you're just gonna barely make it, and it's really annoying, but it's kind of cool. When you really, okay, that wasn't my fault. That was because my guy didn't jump. Now, if I could possibly not die whatsoever throughout the rest of this, I could get that achievement, but that is not going to happen. So, I'm not gonna get that achievement. I mean, not that it bothers me, but I'll just stop talking about it. Run away, run away, run away, run away, run away, run away. And, whoa. Okay, so that thing pretty much nicks my head and I die. Well then. Let's try that again. And just so you know, because I won't be able to figure out some puzzles right away, but I will eventually, I'm sure some of you are going to be thinking, it's right there, that's how you do it, it's right there, and you're going to be screaming at your computer screen and just telling me it's right there, like this is how you do it, and it's probably gonna bother the crap out of you, but you're probably just gonna have to get used to that, because that's just this kind of game. So, you know, just a heads up, I guess. Why not? So, Mr. Boulder friend, let's move forward. Oh, my spider's back. Hi, mommy. You come to feed me, because I'm hungry. The boulder isn't working, I can't eat it. Oh, you're not here to help me out, are you? You're here to kill me, probably. Oh well, I'll just roll out and have a little fuzz on my head. But for some reason, whenever this guy falls, it takes him like a year to get back up. I really don't know why, but oh well. And then this part scared the crap out of me, because you think he's alive, but he's dead. I mean, his head moved. You'd think he's alive, but he got hung. So, barely make that. Like, that's just one of the very, very, very many. Anyway, now there's a bunch of trees, and we're gonna run into, I think I'm gonna run into trees a couple more times after this, but that doesn't really matter, so. What? Break, thank you. Jump! Oh, wow, I am surprised that didn't kill me. But yeah, that's another one of the really close, things that's gonna happen in this game. Oh! Forgot about that. And forgot about the spikes. So anyway, I don't think I'm gonna stop these recordings at 15 minutes. I'm just gonna keep recording and then split it up, so don't expect every 15 minutes to be a perfect recording. Alright, here's another guy who's alive and runs away. Because, I don't know why. I can't really do anything to him. For some reason he thought putting down the fake spider leg would protect me or keep me from going there. And then of course there's this part, which kind of annoying. Where is it? There it is. Run! And then for some reason, just this guy's luck, they happen to throw in a smaller rock on fire, I guess, instead of a tire, which is the next thing they throw. And as soon as they see, uh-oh, he thwarted our plans, they climb up.